1, 2, 3. Good day to all of you. My name is Cole from the TradePlay community, and today I will be doing the weekly forecast for you guys. In this week's forecast, we will be going over Bitcoin, FTM, Cake, KLAY, and BitUSDT. So sit back and relax and enjoy this week's forecast. So, to start off today's session, we will be looking at Bitcoin, of course, and man, Bitcoin has been blasting. We were looking for it to go to 50k, but no. They just did the smallest retracement they had to do. They took it and it just kept on blasting. Now, that's very nice, of course. Now, let's see what they did today after the weekly close. Actually, the perfect test of the move to the high, holding it right now, and are trying to make new highs. Of course, you want them to keep on making new highs, because if they don't make new highs, they will probably make new lows. So to first off start today's sessions off, what's the first thing I'll be looking at on today's closes? This high right here. I want them to close higher than the previous high. If they don't, that might be a little hunch that they might be going down soonish. So what I will be looking out for is, if they close below here, then they might start losing it if they really can't make it up. What I always like to say, if they can't make new highs, they'll probably make new lows. Now, how low do I think they will go? First off, I would look at 57. Depending how the lower time frame on the 4-hour will then form, I might then start looking for the 50k level that we were looking prior. Now, why am I still looking at the 50k level? If we can't make new highs, the logical level to go to, in my opinion, would be the 50k level. Now, I'm not saying that we will just dump straight to there. It will more be something like this, right? Lose the move to the high, retest, and then come back down. It will be hard to lose this one, because that will be the trend shift, right? As we teach on our Twitch stream. But other than that, I will be looking out for that 50k level. If we get there, that would be the bearish case scenario, in my opinion. Now, what would be the bullish case scenario? The bullish case scenario would be if they can eventually get up to this level, not make a new high yet, come back down and slowly grind it. And then there comes the other thing, right? Because even if we make a new high, you really want to make a new high, as in you want to make it with a lot of confidence. So you want to really make a new high. You don't just want to have a sweep happening, right? Because if a sweep is happening, they swept the all-time highs, and then you really get like something bullish, you start getting something more bearish, which can lead us back down as well. Now, here as well, right? After we had the sweep, we can still look for the 50k level if we ever go back there, right? And then for the other bullish case scenario, this might be a meme, but I'm just looking for a huge pump. It's currently pumping quite hard. All you have to do is basically look for the very bullish retracements, play them, and just scalp Bitcoin to the upside until you're proven wrong. That's actually my advice for Bitcoin this week. Of course, non-financial advice, just teaching advice. But that's kind of it for Bitcoin, and let's head over to the next pair. For the next pair, we have FTM USDT. Now, FTM USDT, oh my lord, it's one hell of a coin lately. It's been blasting off insanely. So what I'm looking out for this coin, I'll be telling you guys, let's say that we get a retracement. I will show you guys the levels that I would be gladly buying. So just off this daily, what I would love to buy if it comes back down is this low right here from 1.53 all the way to 1.44. Now, what would be the case, the scenario for them to keep on blasting is, I want them to get into this level right here. I want them to achieve it, because this was the level that created the previous all-time high. If you can get above that and achieve that as support, we might be able to make new all-time highs. So that's currently my all-time high scenario for FTM. If they don't get that, no problem, guys, no problem. We can come back down all the way to here though, which is around $2. But if we come back down to $2, we are just at the origin. If they can hold the origin, have a bullish retracement, we can go all the way back up, retest this, come back down, have the accumulation, do the same thing, test the previous highs right here, come back down, and then try to go for the new all-time highs as well. The bearish case scenario would be, for me, if they can't sustain the higher low right here, break it, retest previous low, and then come back down all the way to here. That's what I would look for FTM. Now, that's a quick review, but that's all I'm looking for on this pair. These are the three scenarios, 2 bullish cases, 1 bearish case. That's it for FTM. Let's head over to the next one. Up next, we have Cake USDT. Now, Cake has been hanging in the same range for quite some time, looks like it. So let me see what they're doing. Okay. Okay. So we've been achieving topside right here, which is pretty good. So after achieving topside right there, what you want to do is hold locally. You want to retest the top, hold the higher low. That's what they're doing now. So the next thing they have to do is go up all the way to here. That's what they kind of have to do. They've been failing to break, so now they will attempt to break 20.45. If they can successfully break 20.25, sorry, if they can successfully break 20.45, we will be going to here. If they go to there, you have two options. Either you come back down and do the full retracement and then try to come back down to here, the bottom side, and then reject it or not. If they don't reject it, we do the pop. If they reject it, we come back down and go all the way back to 18.46. Now the other option is that they hold the most bullish case level and staircase to the next level all the way at 24.5. That's another option. And then just staircasing until they finally break down and come back down all the way here. Now for the bearish case scenario, I would say that if they break this range, I would be looking all the way to here, 15. So you really don't want to break this range, or I'm looking at 15s. So yeah, that's the bearish case scenario, the two bullish case scenarios, and I think that's it for cake. So let's head over to the next one. Up next, we have KLAY USDT, and oh boy, I don't know what happened here, but this thing went rogue. So looking at something like this, what you actually do is you disregard this wick. So if we disregard this wick, what have they actually done, right? They actually tested the top side, tried to hold bottom side right here, failed it, eventually held this bottom side. So what you want them to do now is try and get above this. As you can see yourself, they're not really succeeding in it. So my guess is that they will kinda, come all the way back down here. If they come back down here, they will try to make a higher low. If they succeed in holding the higher low, you can retry and go up back there. Now, however though, they can also just try and go above it now, hold bottom side, and then do the blast. And then as the bearish case scenario, you would look for them to come all the way down here, fail there, fail to make the higher low, come back down, retouch the midpoint, and then just go all the way back to the mean. Because this is the origin of the trend, if we fail the sequence, we will probably come back down all the way there. So this would be the bearish case scenario, and the other two I don't really see as a bearish case scenario because they will both lead into attempting to make new highs. So that's it for KLAY USDT as well. Let's head over to the next one. 1, 2, 3. As our next pair, we have BitUSDT. BitUSDT is actually the buy Bitcoin that has been released a few days ago. Because it has been released a few days ago, I actually want to do some TA on it to show you guys what I'm actually expecting on it, right? So looks like they've tested the top of the range. Because they've tested the top of the range and failed to hold it, you're looking for them to do a bottom side retest. Right here they're holding top side, which is very nice. So in my opinion, they will probably, they already tested it immediately. Wanted to say they wanted to test this bottom side. Now because they tested this bottom side, and if you want them to continue, the bullish case scenario would be going to the top side, trying to hold the bottom side, and then trying to regain 1.865. That would be the bullish case. So let me change this arrow to green. There we go. Now if they don't hold this, then I'm looking for them to come even lower, try to remake this, hold the higher low, and then attempt the same thing as they're doing here. Now if they fail that as well, yeah, we will be going into price discovery, and I'm quite sure that most people don't want it. Now I don't think that Bybit will let the coin do that, but of course you never know. Let's go to the 1 hour and let's see if we can get something more out of this in detail. And it's not looking too bad on the 1 hour. Let's see whatever they do here. But yeah, these two cases scenarios are looking pretty okay for that. If we do really make a failure, let me say that I want this one a little bit higher, because now I can see the price in more detail. And if we're really going down, you will probably come back down all the way here. If you start trading here a little bit, you really have to achieve a lot more in order to go up. So I'm thinking then we will probably go down. So look out for an achievement at 1.85. If we go to 1.85, look for a hold at 1.825. If we don't do that case scenario, look for the Quasimodo play at 1.7082. If they do that again, expect a sweep down here, higher low play, and then the same as this one. Bearish case scenario is coming back all the way down here, because if you have such a steep retracement, you will higher likely lose a lot of stuff, and then you will retest the bottom side at 1.7077, and then probably move lower. So that's it for BitUSDT as well, and that will be the forecast for this week as well. Thank you guys for watching. If you can suggest me some pairs for next week, please comment it in the comment section down below, and I will look at your pair in the upcoming week. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.
That's it for today's video, guys. If you liked it, please make sure to give us a thumbs up, and if you want to get free coaching from one of our top traders, please make sure to check out our Trader 10 supporters page on how to get this free coaching. Thank you very much, and see you later.